It's the 2K Sports pregame show, sponsored by Kia.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm joined by Shaq and the Jet. Tonight, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks up against the Suns in Phoenix. Looking at Phoenix, they're coming in off a win in their last game against Cleveland. A terrific underdog win in that last game. They're feeling good, looking to keep it up tonight. And Eric Bledsoe, one to watch in our game tonight. Just a force to be reckoned with out there on the floor. Shaq, he's a guard who does it all.
Yeah, I don't usually talk about the guards because I'm a big guy, but this guy's a great rebounder at his size. He rebounds like a big man. He's worked to improve that outside shot. Now he can score in a variety of ways like my main man Kenny Smith used to do down there.
I tell you, though, but he's like a running back in football, man. That guy's built like a Adonis. I tell you, he's unbelievable. Defensively, he has an impact as well. Not just on the offensive end, Shaq, because he can guard people and he can body them out of the lane. He is what I call the little big man.
Adonis, huh?
Yes.
Adonis.
Oh, I think it's
so
Adonis.
So you like Bledsoe's body.
Oh, there it is. Yes, I thought I had the wrong Greek god for a second. The way he had me.
No. You know your Greek gods, that's okay. For sure. Here's Kevin Harlan.
I thought I had the wrong purpose. He was like Adonis.
Denver, what are you doing, man?
Staying loose, man. What's up?
You know we have a weight room for that, right?
Yeah, whatever, man. I got 8 more days left in this contract, man. I got to be in tip-top shape.
All right, well, just don't hurt yourself.
Whatever, Prez.
It's the home of the Suns here in Phoenix, Arizona, as 2K Sports brings you today's action live from the desert. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan at the table alongside Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge from the sideline. Let's take a look at Dallas. They know this is the type of game they need to win if they're going to take the next step, facing a closely ranked team. No clear underdogs based on the tail of the tape.
Yeah, and looking to stay unbeaten against this team. A win here would get them off to a 2-0 start in this 4-game season series.
You know, they really dominated aspects of that first matchup, and a victory tonight would keep the momentum going in their favor.
And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Well, Mavs head coach Rick Carlisle is known for his command of X's and O's, and he demands the same from his players. He tests them with tablets. They're shown a clip, it freezes, and then they're asked what they should do next. Zaza Pachulia said, I was like, come on, a test? I did this in school, but not in basketball. But it works. You take the tests, and you start to remember things better. Kevin?
Great stuff, DA. Thank you. And here we're halfway through the season, Doris. This is where the young players can start to look like they're hitting the wall, like it's fatigue mentally and physically.
Well, there's no question about that. In college, you play a max 36, maybe 40 games. You start to hit the 42-point mark in the NBA, you're thinking, oh my goodness, I've got another half of this season to play. And just the physical and mental thought of that can be draining on young guys.
Most of these players will get that second win. Wouldn't you say they get past that so-called wall?
Yeah, I think a lot of that has to do with, okay, what are the guys that have been through this? How are they teaching them? Are they eating well? Are they getting the rest that's necessary? So much of what happens in the NBA is about what are the guys who've done this before doing to help the young guys.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the floor for Dallas, Williams runs point with Matthews to his side. Harrison Barnes is out there with Nowitzki, and it's Bogut in at the 5, down low.
I think it's remarkable. Every season, the Mavericks find a way to be competitive. They haven't had a losing record since before the turn of the century. This is one of the best franchises in the league.
Now, here's Matthews. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. And it's Phoenix's ball. It's a 3-point game. Doris, you think of the greatness of this franchise from 2000 on. 11 consecutive seasons with 50-plus wins. I mean, what's been the key?
Well, I think, Kevin, it's ownership and the front office that has a die-hard commitment to winning. I mean, great players, especially Dirk Nowitzki, that helps. And Rick Carlisle, one of the best coaches in the NBA, a master tactician.
Now Prez, following the three-point attempt by Wesley Matthews. And Tucker kicks to Prez. Pass to Bender. And he uses the glass on the layup. Bender's got 5 now.
He didn't do much to combat Bender when he's that close inside. He's just too long and too good in the paint.
Bogut with a screen on Young. Williams dishes to Bogut. He got right to the cup using that screen.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
If you're the coach, you hope it's a wake-up call. Get them to tighten things up on the inside and start protecting the rim with a little bit more authority.
And he gets the bucket.
Well, the pick didn't exactly neutralize the defender, but good concentration on the finish to still get the basket.
Now here's Williams. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. And the foul called on Justice Young. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Here is Matthews. 9 points last game. Williams kicks to Nowitzki. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Just terrific concentration from Dirk Nowitzki, right? He takes the hit like a champ and nails the shot anyway.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
You know, Dirk Nowitzki really changed the definition of power forward in the NBA. What impresses me, though, is the way he's expanded his game offensively since he came into the league. He's always been a great shooter.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Outside Williams. And Matthews now, top of the key, expanding his range. They get it back. And the basket by Bogut.
And nobody puts a body on Bogut, and then he makes him pay the price.
And Young kicks it to Tucker. To the middle. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Nowitzki. Matthews against Booker. Matthews passes to Williams. Stolen by Bender. From deep. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
There's a chance he could go for a big game if they don't beat him up on the perimeter.
Williams kicks to Matthews. Feeds it to Nowitzki. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And Nowitzki still a lead offensively. Defensively, Doris, how's he holding up?
Well, he was never the most athletic guy, that's for sure, and he certainly lost.
Here's Williams. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. On the court for Dallas here in the second. He'll get out there with Nowitzki. Then it's Matthews. Then it's Williams. And it's Harris in at the 2. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Prez in their last game against the Cavaliers got it done. He ended up with 19 points and was his usual dominant self on the glass. That performance is what we've come to expect during this great run of his. And we'll see if he can continue to stay hot.
Okay, Dave, thanks. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
We all watched the highlights. Everyone saw what he had accomplished. And truthfully, this is a new game. We'll see what he can bring tonight.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Bledsoe kicks to Prez. Inside, bending. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Well, Doris, you've continuously been a leader when it comes to sports broadcasting, especially for men's basketball. Tell us a bit how being in such a tremendous role has affected your career, how you've handled it all.
You know, I think about how lucky I've been. Since I've been 7 years old, Kevin, I've played the game, coached the game, or now broadcast the game. It's truly, since I've been 7, shaped everything I do in life. It's amazing.
And I'm sure they've each helped you separately. Like playing gives you a certain coaching the same way.
No question.
As you go through it.
Yeah, you know, I've often said playing the point guard position is the perfect position to attack broadcasting from, right? Because a point guard's responsible not just for that position, but the other 4 on the floor. And then coaching, sure, you know, the heartbreak, the competitiveness, all the things that you pour your heart and soul in. But seriously, how lucky am I?
Well, you've got such respect from the viewers, from the listeners. It comes out every time you say something.
Thanks, Kev.
Williams dishes to Nowitzki. Now Williams. 9 points last game out. Here's Tucker. And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. Nailed from three-point land. Bledsoe's got 5 points so far. Mavericks trail by 11. Down low, here's Nowitzki. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Well, throughout Nowitzki's career, he has mastered the art of finishing through contact. Terrific strength on that one.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far. And Darren Williams, once in the conversation for the best point guards in the NBA, Doris, unfortunately, injuries have been a constant concern with him.
Yeah, I mean, he's lost some of that quickness that made that crossover so deadly, and he doesn't live in the lane punishing people with his frame like he did early, but he's still a master in the pick and roll, and when he's right, he can contribute at a very high level.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
And Young kicks to Bledsoe. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's Young on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. 5 to shoot. Near the three-point line, it's Bledsoe. Here's Young. No good on that one. Nice D from Williams. Outside Matthews. He kicks it to Williams. And there's the feed to Nowitzki. Young with the steal. Pass to Bender. And Bender throws it down.
And Bender can really score in a hurry. He's very good at making the defense guess wrong, feasting on every error they make.
Well, that's how we play the game. Bring it in. Let's go. I love the energy, fellas. I really do. But now we got to keep it up and stay focused.
We look at the shot chart for the Suns.
And you see not a lot of corner threes. The defense doing a good job of closing out and denying those shorter distance triples. That's what the smart teams have to do.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the right side. Dishes it to Harris. Dallas moving the ball around. And yes, it's good. 10 points for Dirk Nowitzki.
Well, incredible looking shot down in the paint. Nowitzki making it look so easy right now.
Back to Bledsoe. And the pass to Prez. It's Young on the wing. Prez with the ball. He's coming off a 19-point game against Cleveland.
And his passing was simply amazing. A lot of fun to watch.
Mavericks trailed by 11. Outside Williams. Nowitzki outside. Back to Williams. The dish to Harris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Harris. Williams has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Bledsoe kicks it to Tucker. Back to Bledsoe. Now here's Prez. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Outside Williams. Nowitzki sets a screen for Williams. Shoots off the screen. Fades and shoots. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Nowitzki. And for the Suns, they're shooting well, 50% from the floor. We've seen a lot of unhappy players leaving the Suns in recent seasons. Might be addition, Doris, by subtraction.
Well, Kevin, I don't know. The front office admitted that perhaps they'd made a mistake and should have held on to all-star Isaiah Thomas, but chemistry is so critical. You need players pulling in the same direction, willing to make the team better. And hopefully, the change in personnel gets them back on track.
Williams can't hit.
I love the recognition defensively. They know he can knock down that shot, and you stay right tight to him.
Matthews with it, now guarded by Bledsoe. The fader. Matthews, no good.
He's been so inconsistent from the field, and that makes it hard for these guys to catch up.
Bledsoe outside. And the Suns miss again.
He's had a tough quarter shooting the ball, but one thing you have to give him, he's fighting out there.
Williams passes to Bogut. He feeds it to Matthews. Screen by Bogut. Matthews dishes to Bogut. He got right to the cup using that screen. Bogut's got 6.
How about the pass?
Here we go. Let's draw it up. We've had our chances on offense, but we need to start capitalizing them. It feels like we have a hand in our face every time we shoot the ball.
On the point guard position, and to me, Kevin.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Suns lead by 3. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Brandon, what's the key to the second half?
I think we're doing all right, but we always want to improve. We always want to get better, and we just want to apply the principles that we applied throughout the week. So I think we did a good job, early on. Then we started to get fatigue and get a little bit tired. So I think we got to continue to play through adversity.
Well, we'll see if you can find your second win in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Bring it in. We have not won this game yet. Listen, guys, we've got one guy doing all the damage out there. He has got to work harder when they set a pick for him. We need our bigs showing hard on the hedge and forcing him back the other way. I want you to commit to shutting him down on the pick and roll. No easy buckets. Now let's get out there and win this game.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. We're seeing a tremendous game from Dragan Bender.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
Yeah, for the most part, he took only good shots. And given the success, they may want him to be a bit more aggressive in the second half.
Booker is the 2 with Tucker at the 3. Prez out there with Bender. And it's Young in at the 1 spot. So that's who Earl Watson starts the second half with. Pass to Matthews, 11 feet away, but missing. And Pheonix will come the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
And guys, a loss like that, that's one when you just got to put it behind you as quickly as possible.
It's a barometer, though. You know where you need to improve and by how much to win these kinds of games.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, the league and NBA teams have become much more aware of protecting players' health and they're finding out that rest and sleep are a huge part of that. Warriors head coach Steve Kerr said medicine and science have improved, and thought processes do as well. He said in the old days, guys played 48 minutes. Well, we've made advances. We don't go backwards with this stuff. We go forwards. Guys, that's why they want their players off their feet as much as possible.
Good report, DA. Thank you. And Young kicks to Prez. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And just a roster note for this game, they have made the decision to bring Denver Levins in on a 10-day contract. Looks like he's back with the team.
And a wrinkle about this story is the rest of the team specifically asked for Levins to return. Even though he didn't play, they wanted his presence on the bench and in the locker room.
And just to speak about the closeness of Orange Juice, not only do they share the ball well on the court, but they are tied at the hip off the court.
It goes so far that they even get their haircut at the same place. Apparently, Justice introduced him to his barber, and they can often be found on off days hanging out and talking about life.
And the big news off the court this week is that Prez will be the newest face of Gatorade. It seems silly to talk about sponsorships, but he is in elite company now.
Michael Jordan, Kevin Durant, and now Prez. These are and have been the NBA faces of Gatorade, and it must be a huge honor for Prez to be the latest name on that list.
Drills it from outside. And Doris, it seems so often these days you don't see an interim head coach actually get the job at the end of the year. That was not the case with Earl Watson and the Suns. He showed what he could do, and management has given him the go-ahead.
Look, Kevin, I think it often feels like you're a placeholder as an interim, but good for the Suns front office for giving Watson the job. Not easy to do since Watson is such a young head coach, one of the youngest in the league, in fact.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
I don't know how you couldn't admire the love and passion Nowitzki has for the game. This guy's a terrific teammate who just continues to get it done.
Pheonix making some changes. Jared Dudley's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for Booker. Pheonix leading by 8. Prez passes to Bledsoe. Takes a shot at the elbow, and it's sent back by Bogut.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority. And that's his style right there. That's his game. He plays it as well as anyone. And when we get to crunch time, that's when he's at his best.
Fernell have made 7 of the last 12 attempts at the line.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Prez with the screen for Dudley. He dishes it to Prez. From past the arc. Kept alive. And the layup's good off the glass. Prez has got 7 points for the quarter.
Boy, he's been dead-eyed tonight, and the whole team has prospered from that.
Here's Williams. Off with the layup.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
I'll tell you, just his mere presence inside, his instincts for altering shots, exceptional. Might have overthought that. Not sure how he missed that one, guys.
To the inside, Nowitzki. Bender with the rebound.
He just didn't have enough strength to complete that shot.
The 3 from Dudley. It's rebounded by Dallas. Outside Williams. Harris outside. Nowitzki a screen. Harris dishes to Nowitzki. It's good. Nowitzki's got 15.
That does it again. Dirk teaching a class tonight on the art of scoring.
Bledsoe kicks to Prez. Outside for Bledsoe. Pass to Prez. The shake. Bank shot. No good. Mavericks trailed by 5. Barnes kicks to Bogut. Nowitzki outside. That doesn't go either for Nowitzki. Pheonix has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Dudley the pass to Prez. Nice ball movement by Pheonix. Bledsoe dishes to Prez. And Dudley kicks to Prez. It's Young on the wing, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand.
Puts up a 3. Another shot, and the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the bucket for measuring.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Gotta believe they'll hear about it in that next time out. They have to box out better.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. The Suns on top. They lead by 9. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. And let's listen to head coach Rick Carlisle review the game plan with his guys.
Keep playing. Take turnovers out of the game, all right? Defense, 1, 2, 3, defense.
Preaching efficiency, preaching defense. Rick Carlisle right there wants to see no mistakes out there.
Yeah, I mean, protect the basketball. Try not to force anything and just take what the defense gives you.
And the final period of play just about to start. On the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter here. We've got Williams. Powell is out there with Harrison Barnes. Then there's J.J. Barea, and it's Bogut in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Booker in the corner. That 3 off the mark. Mavericks trailed by 9. Williams kicks to Powell. Down low. Bogut gets the bucket. Bogut's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Dallas.
And really aggressive inside. Bogut making a strong move.
And the call will be against Darren Williams. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Tucker. There's a screen. Booker, right side. Corner shot. Young trying to break free.
He's been off and on tonight, and that one didn't fall for him, but they still hold the advantage in this one. You know, despite his cold shooting, his team is still winning.
To the left wing. And here's Barea outside. Bender with the rebound. Bender's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's stolen by Barea. Fast break, Dallas. Another shot. That's tipped.
And Bender really using that 9'3" standing reach to block these shots. Just a towering presence.
And again, it's the Suns missing. Mavericks trail by 7. Williams passes to Barea. About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. Williams has a screen for Barea. 6 on the shot clock. Elbow shot is on the way. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Phoenix leading by 5. Kicks it to Bender. Out to the wing. Down low. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. He has a scorching 86%.
And really, it does not matter who you throw at Bender. He is just so crafty down in the paint.
Williams dishes to Barea. Feeds it to Powell. Wide open. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Oh, that pass was right on the money. He'll get a well-deserved high five for that one.
And Young kicks to Prez. Tucker the pass to Prez. The feed to Bender. 14 feet away. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Powell's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Barnes outside. To the paint. And Andrew Bogut the bucket on the assist by Barnes. Bogut's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now, here's Tucker. He's guarded closely. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
You know, you've got to be composed mentally right now at this time of the game. It's really careless play right there.
Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Matthews comes in for J.J. Barea. Mavericks trailed by 3. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Picked by Williams. To the paint. Nowitzki's shot's good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so here's Pheonix. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. They host the Spurs after this one. And that'll be the third of the four straight at home.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. There's a screen by Williams. Bogut dishes to Matthews. To the left side wing. Nowitzki, that's for 2. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Looked like it might drop for him, and you know, that has to frustrate him just a bit. That's one of his favorite spots on the floor.
Bender with the bucket.
Add another triple to their second half total.
I mean, since the break, they've been unconscious from distance.
Here's Nowitzki. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Nowitzki's got 19 points.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Well, you're talking about a guy like Booker, perfectly suited for the catch-and-shoot game.
And Matthews kicks to Williams. Prez with the rebound. Prez has got his third rebound tonight. Young pass to Prez. Booker dishes to Young. There's the screen. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Nowitzki's got his 6th rebound on the night. Over in the corner, Williams. Nowitzki outside. Tries it from 19, and it's blocked.
And you gotta respect the D. Perez just spiking the shot back thanks to that amazing loop. And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
But how much more dynamic is your backcourt when you add that element of elite athleticism?
From the line, it's blocked. The kick out to Barnes. Dallas again missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Nice ball movement by Pheonix. Yeah, and it's Pheonix scoring again.
You know, for a first guy early in his career, Booker's been tremendous finding the open man.
Dallas calls timeout. Great performance by...
I like what I see out there, fellas.
It's torching him right now. A good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button, and figure out how to slow his roll.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He knows they struggled at the free throw line, but he actually looked at the positive. He said, if we continue to get to the foul line, good things are going to happen. But we have to keep getting there. Maybe that'll take the heat off him a little.
And there's a minute 45 left here in the fourth quarter. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. So he comes up empty at the line. Suns on offense. They're on an 11-2 run. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup. Bender's got the lead up to 12 now for the Suns. Of course, you've been around the game since a very early age. You've seen the growth of women's basketball. What are your thoughts on where we find that particular segment of the game now?
You know, I think what's amazing is that college women's basketball is actually greater in popularity from a national standpoint than the WNBA. And I don't.
Is it really?
It is, Kevin, in terms of television ratings and in-arena support. And it surprises me because the game and the growth of the WNBA is significant in this its 20th anniversary. The athletes are better, they're stronger, they're faster, they're more skilled. I wish people would give the WNBA another look.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within single digits.
And I think Wes Matthews, you've got a guy who's who's a true leader, someone who's not afraid to speak his mind and let his teammates know what's up.
For the Phoenix Suns, they're coming off a good outing against Cleveland. And Booker kicks to Bender. It's stolen by Bogut. Williams, that's for two. A rebound by Young. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
He just needs to take his time there. He had all the space in the world to shoot.
Matthews passes to Nowitzki. Back to Matthews from 12 feet out. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Kevin, I don't think the defense can do much about that. Tremendous concentration by Wes Matthews on that jumper.
And now we've got the intentional foul. They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game.
And Young is easy to root for, guys. Went to a good college, but has really exceeded all expectations.
Dallas calls timeout. They're losing by 8. 23 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What do you think, guys?
You know, you like the fight all the way to the end, but let's face it, guys, this one's over.
Well, no question. This is a teaching moment. They're just trying to come out of this with something positive.
And the basket by Harris.
You know, probably could have set that screen with a little more force, but it got him just enough room to be able to finish.
And they go to the intentional foul. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 7.
Come on, let's go.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, they can call all the timeouts they want, but really, I don't think it matters at this point.
No, this is just prolonging the inevitable.
Dallas, no good that time either.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
You love the confidence, but that's a situation where they really needed a better look.
Fires the 3. The shot comes out. So the Suns win it. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on. But let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Got the Spurs up next. I'm ready right now. Chalk it up.